you are. Let them know who you are.
I'm Saban. Like, okay, sound effects. I'm dang. My name is Saban, like Nick Saban.
Okay.
Some people say Sabine, some people say Sabine, but it's Saban, like Nick Saban. So get it right. Tired of people fucking up my name.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
You
put some
put some
respect.
respect on your name.
Put some respect on my name, please.
Okay.
Yes. So that's me. I'm 27. I'm a mother of two.
Where you from?
I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, for real.
Oh, okay. Oh, a Hawaiian girl. Okay.
You see that hair? You see
I'm an
that?
island girl.
Exactly, yeah. But I was raised here in Texas, Dallas, Texas, in a small town called the Colony.
Okay.
Back then, y'all ain't know what that was. Y'all, that was the Boondocks.
Yeah, nah, for sure. The colony is kind of the boondocks, though. The colony is kind of the boondocks.
But Grandscape put it on the map for real. Like, I love that. So everybody is like, when people come and visit me, because I done met people from all over the place, I'm like, the colony. And they'll just come and they see all the great things that has popped up there. None of that shit was there whenever I was younger, but I don't know. I guess them tax paying people done fucking.
Man, so shit. Man, like what you be doing in your free time? Like, let's go straight to like what do you like
time.
In Dallas? What is it to do in Dallas? Like, you know what I'm saying? You young, you attractive. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even really see what I saw. They ain't even see that body. Hey, she's sitting on a big future behind her. You know
I am. I really am. Okay, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Yeah. What do I do on my free time?
Yeah.
Okay. Nowadays, like my favorite thing to say, everyone would say, "Oh, I like to eat. I like to try new foods." But there's tons of shit to do in Texas, especially with it. Like I moved away for a couple of years. I came back, and I was literally astonished by how many things popped up in the area, how much the city has grown, and it was already big and it's bigger now. So on my free time, I just like, I have kids, so I like doing things that is stimulating to them. It stimulates me. Clubbing is cool, but that's kind of getting old to me. So
at 26, clubbing is already old.
Fuck yes, it's played out, baby. It's played out.
How is the club already played out? Like, is it because was you in the clubs when you was younger? And now it's played out, or like what makes the club played out at this point? Like, because at 27, I would think like the club would be like where it's at. So like,
right?
What make it played out now? Because a lot of people is complaining about like the club scene. So really, what makes the club scene played out?
It's the same shit every day, every time. Same people doing the same shit. It's like nobody got hobbies no more. They just want to go out every weekend. I'm tired of that shit. I want to do something new. I want something fresh, new, fun. Clubbing is cool, but I really don't care because people literally bust their ass to pop bottles. I'm tired of that culture. I'm so tired of it. But I think that it's a blessing that at my age I'm like realizing that shit, because there's some people that are like sucked into that shit and it becomes a way of a lifestyle, and really that shit is not everything at all, because at the end of the day people don't give two shits and a damn about them bottles or whatever.
You said two shits and a damn. God.
Two shits and a damn.
Okay, I ain't never heard that one before. Shoot. But yeah, that's what, like, a lot of people, that's what they were saying. They be saying like the bottles, the sections that killed the club. See, I'm 48. So when we went to the club, we was lit. Like, I'm talking about like, we used to like slow dance. We used to grind. Like, we used to go crazy. Like, you would leave the club wet, sweating. It ain't no like people in there with a bottle.
But the club is not fun anymore. It's not like that. Like, bitches, they want to be too cool. Like, they just want to sit with their little shades on, and be all stank and shit. Like, I do want to dance. Like, if I'm gonna
you dance? You ain't got no moves. You ain't got no moves. I'll put that shit on. You ain't got no moves for real.
All right, you gonna fuck around and find out, because you know what? Yeah, Okay,
Shit.
whatever.
All
But
right,
anyway, I'm one of those girls like
Okay.
that, I just want to have a good time when I go out. I don't care about male attention. I don't care about what I'm like very detached from like celebrities. They in there. Girls want to get all dressed up to be around their favorite person. These dudes, I'm like, y'all doing all this for what? It's easy. These women are really easy. Y'all doing that shit to really impress other men. Like that shit is
No, but I think like I've heard dudes say like even in a strip club they go in there and throw money to outdo the dudes. It ain't even like for the women. Some dudes say when they in a strip club they just in there just making it rain and throwing money
right.
just to impress other guys. So
Mm-hmm.
like I think like my team, my boys, when we get a section, our section be flooded full of women. It just don't be a whole bunch of dudes that standing there looking at each other.
Right.
If we gonna get a section, we gonna flood it full of women, and we gonna be in there dancing. We gonna be having a good time. We just ain't gonna be in there just like looking cool. Nah. You gotta turn up and have a good time. And I think really like I really hate it for y'all because y'all really missed what clubbing really is like.
Listen, I was born in 1998. What was you doing in 1998?
I was in the Navy. I graduated high school in 96. And 98, I was in Bahrain. I was in Bahrain. We was at war.
Damn. He said he was at war. Like
that's what
you
I
got.
was doing.
Listen, I know you got your little button thing, but you got to play some Chief Keef. You got to play some Chief Keef or something. Like, damn, that's tough. Like, that's really, really tough. Like, I was just being born. He
And
was
I was
at
at
war.
war. Yeah. But like it's all good. Like it just was what it was. But when we went out, we had a time. Like
I bet the military really turn you out.
Man, it for sure turn you up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we be turned. But like, you don't understand, like when we used to go to the club, like, and I'll be telling people like, y'all got Sexy Red, y'all got Glorilla. We had Luke. You gotta understand when Luke came on, it was way worse. That's why I really don't be hating on the youngsters today, because what we was doing in the club when Luke came on, oh man.
But listen, the youngsters really don't know how to have fun though. Like they just think they just throw money. They be standing around. I be wanting, like my thing about is like I'm a goofy girl. Before I'm a bad bitch, I'm a goofy girl. So like I will break out in some fucking dance or whatever. Like even with the guys, they want to be too cool. And that's why like I feel like if I could choose where I want to be born, I want to be born before this bottle popping culture, before this social media culture, because people look back in the day used to have real fun. And it wasn't always like, oh, who got the most money, who popping the most bottles and shit. Because you know what? A lot of these people, a lot of them dudes that, okay, first of all, I'm about to break this shit down.
Oh, okay, break it down.
So
break it
I
down.
feel like now that I'm realizing it, like I've been around a bunch of different females and they all chase after different things. Now the worst girl or the worst friend to be around to me is those girls chasing those rappers and shit, because really they don't have money for real. They rap about it, but to me they don't really have real money for real. There's girls that chase the athletes, there's girls that chase X, Y, and Z, but it's all like material things. It's nothing of some real substance. So it's like they in there chasing whatever. And so, with that being said, you got to carry yourself a certain way. And me, I'ma always be goofy. Maybe, somebody may not like someone like me. Maybe I'm too goofy. Some guys just want you to chill and shit. But me, look, Lord knew he couldn't make me fucking born back then, because I would have been like,
what you was gonna do? Hold on.
Hold on. You want to really know what I would do?
What would you do? Hey, did you watch the show I was on? Hold on. Can you hear the sound, right? You hear the sound. We finna do this. What you
No,
gonna do?
no. Cause when the song come out
This came out in '99.
in '99. Damn, I'm talking about like back when they was moonwalking and they was doing like coke in the club and like sweating and really
When
dancing their asses off. That's what I'm
but
talking about.
when this right here came on,
Oh, I would have went crazy. I
I'm
still
talking.
go crazy when this shit go on. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like that right there. I can't let it play too long because I don't want to get no YouTube strike.
cause you know what? If you let it play too long, I'm gonna get activated, and then and then we're gonna have to turn this shit off.
Hey, no, you
Oh,
got
you can keep it on.
You could get activated with it on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that's what that's how it used to be when certain songs came on. You know what I'm saying? It was just like get active. Like when you heard
Facts.
that loop, ah, ah,
Crazy.
it was just like okay, it's time to go crazy. You know, but now I think really though, I think social media killed the club.
Social media murdered the club.
Because everybody in there like this now.
Exactly. And they just want to show that they was just there, but really like, did you have fun? Cuz I feel like a lot of these people that go out and they pop out of bottles, like y'all literally busting your ass just to like do that shit and then just y'all stuck in like a never ending cycle because y'all think it looked good. But did you really have fun?
Man, I don't think they have. I think what's fun now when they in the club now, I just think like this is what they call fun. This is literally like they in there dancing by themselves. And I'm gonna tell you what gripe I got. I gotta tell you what gripe. So check this out. I don't understand why y'all females do this. I don't know if you did this, but a lot of women do.
Mhm.
So boom, say we in the spot, it's like 4 or 5 of y'all. Okay. So now us dudes, we chilling, you know, we doing our thing, and then I want to holler at you, right?
Okay.
But you twerking on your homegirl. So now y'all sitting there feeling on each other booties, twerking on each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe they gay. So like, a lot of times that be sending mixed signals to do like, nah, I ain't even gonna say nothing to them because they doing that by themselves. They might not want no dudes to come holler at them. And a lot of times we be like, man, because it's a lot of chicks that are lesbians now. So
yeah.
I'll be like, and even some of my boys like, nah, they might be gay. Like, do y'all ever think like dudes might not approach y'all sometimes because y'all be twerking on each other, feeling on each other? And that might seem like the wrong signal to a guy that might want to holler, or y'all just don't even really think about it.
So boom, let me end you in. I might be talking too much.
Oh,
like I might be talking too much, but I feel like 9 times out of 10, we do that shit because we don't want to look non-available. Because you know what? If we dancing on you, that's gonna ruin our chances from letting other guys shoot they shot. Cause you never know.
Nah.
You fucking never know. Look, we don't want to be booed up in the club. If I come with my man, I come with my man. But when I'm with my girls, look, I'm gonna dance on my girls because I want to be available. You know what I'm saying? So
but
if I'm dancing on you,
available if you dancing with another girl, like you think a dude just gonna like walk up and be like, "Hey, excuse me," and get in between you and your girl twerking on each other?
Would you rather come up to me saying "excuse me" when I'm twerking on another guy?
No, but I'm gonna tell you what dudes do because I done seen this a lot, right?
Okay.
So like, say you not twerking on your homegirls, you standing there, you looking good or whatever.
Okay.
So a dude will walk up and he gonna holler.
Okay.
After the first dude holler, and you like, you know what I'm saying, you show that like you approachable and you cool, that's when more dudes are just gonna start talking to you. You know what I'm saying? That's when like, okay, she cool. I'm gonna go holler. Next thing you know, after the first dude, it's gonna be like 5, 6, 7 dudes. But if you twerking on your girls, now some dudes will still try to holler, but like to me, it is making like a little bit harder because I done tried to holler at some chicks and then they end up being lesbians, and then sometimes it can be like awkward as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I always just be like, do y'all really just gotta do that? But if you saying you dancing on another girl is gonna make you look available to other guys, I'm gonna have to clip this, post this, and see what they say about that.
Yeah, because listen, ladies, listen to me, because I know y'all got my butt. Like, okay, we in the club, like, you be booed up or whatever, like, I feel like I disagree with that statement low key, because I feel like when I do like dance on my girls, it's like, okay, well, it doesn't make me look unavailable. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But once you start vibing with a dude and you start dancing with him, 9 times out of 10, they gonna stick around, and no other guy is gonna come up to you. Like, I'm just saying it. It may sound fucked up, but I'm just saying, like, we have options or whatever. We in there to connect. You know what I'm saying? Like, personally, when I go out with my homegirls, I don't care about like male attention, but I mean, shit. For me though, I just feel like, and you answered my question. You was like, I asked you, I was like, if the scenario was flipped and she was dancing on another man, you would never, at least with her dancing to another woman, you at least try.
Yeah.
Right? You at least try just to shoot your shot. It's either yes or no. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Either you is or you
It's
ain't.
either you is or you ain't. But
Yeah.
but versus if you was dancing on another man, no man would ever approach you. But I'm just saying, like, us women, when we go out to have fun.
Okay.
Men want to approach us or whatever, but we don't want to look like we're unavailable unless you come up there with your man, with a group of girls. Yeah, we like dancing, especially when that liquor hit.
Okay.
We like to dance. We like to throw some ass. We like to do all that. So we don't, but also we like our attention too. So
Okay.
like, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. If they lesbian, that's cool. But other females, I know that when I back it up on my homegirl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I be looking good. I know my thing danging. So hopefully,
it be what?
That thing be thanging.
Oh, let's see.
I got children.
Let's see.
My kids can't watch this one day, please.
No, I just said stand up and then stand up and do a twerk. Stand up and do a
Okay.
twerk. Hold on. Okay. You might be on to something. You might
I eat my cornbread.
Oh, cornbread. Hold on. So you
cornbread fed
from Hawaii. Okay.
Facts.
Man, that's what's up. So, like, what's the dating scene been like for you? Like that? Damn, you breathing real.
I'm
is that
really
a bad
speechless.
thing or a good thing?
I'm speechless at this question because I don't even know what to think. Like, I don't even know. I don't know if I should blame it on like where I'm at or if I should blame it on the times that we're in. I don't know. I don't know, but all I know is it fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We ball regardless. Cause I know I'm a pretty girl. I know I got a dope personality. So it's all good.
You cool.
I am cool. Yes, I'm very cool.
So, like, give me like, all right, to you, like, what do you think the problem is? If there is a problem, what do you think the biggest problem is right now with dating?
Everyone.
Okay, everyone. So it's like everyone. What? Like
men and women.
So do you think men just want to smash and women just want money? Because really, that's kind of what people be saying. Women want money and men want to smash, and so now dating right now is almost like a prostitution culture.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because all you hear now is just like, I need a man that's gonna give me this. I need a man that's gonna give me that. And it's always like money.
So I feel like when it comes to this question, I gotta really break it down because we can talk about the woman side of it and then we can talk to the male side about it. But what side do you want to hear first?
Okay, I'm the dude, you the girl. So you tell me your side and how you see it. How men be coming at you? Like, what make it bad for you? From your perspective.
Okay, so it depends on how deep you want to go, but I'm gonna just go.
I like to go deep.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go where I feel like it start, right?
Okay, we put the tip in there.
Oh Lord.
Yep.
Okay, so I feel like it starts from where you're born, right? You can't help where you come from. You can't help who you're assigned to, you can't help that shit. That shit you can't control. But sometimes you become a product of your environment. That goes for men and women, right? So I guess I feel like it's kind of like evolution, like the evolution,
But
I
like,
guess.
okay, so
But okay, hear me out,
okay.
Okay, it can go as far as like women coming from, okay, missing that parent, or growing up rough, or like the upbringing is everything to me. I feel like that is most important, is understand someone's upbringing. So, okay, so boom, the upbringing.
Yeah, okay, upbringing. Let's go.
Upbringing is everything. It is everything, because it molds the way you view people. It really does. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around people, like, fortunately for me, I had a decent upbringing. My parents been married for 30 years. But to take it a step further, my dad is also a white man. My mom is a black woman. So I feel
Hold on,
like
so what's that called?
biracial.
Biracial.
Yes.
It was a movie about it. I forgot what the name of what it was. But yeah, so you biracial. Okay, okay, cool. We have to tackle that.
Yeah.
Too. But dudes see you, they approach you, they see the body, they see the lips, they see you got it going on, and then what happened? Like,
well, they just wanna fuck.
why do you think? Do you think it's something that you give off that say, I like to fuck? Or do you think like it's just how does most dudes just really just think like they see you and they just bam?
I think it's a part of human nature. I mean, it's inevitable. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? But now we're switching over to the male part of it.
Okay.
I mean, self control. Like, men think with their dicks, unfortunately. But I know it's a part of human nature. It's just a natural thing, because women can feel that same way too. If you know what I mean, like.
But so men think with their dick, and women, it seems like they want the money. So it's like,
really? Well, yeah, I can see that. I think a lot of women, and that's what I'm talking about with the upbringing. Like, some girls, they have daddy issues. They want a provider. For me, I grew up with a provider, so I want a provider.
Okay.
A woman that didn't grow up with a provider may want a provider. So regardless, we want a provider. Like, if you think about it, if we can go back to like some ancient shit, what was the men's job? Like, really, back if we was cavemen right now, what would the men be doing? What was the women doing?
So like, if we went back then, the men, we got to kill the food, we got to clean the food, and we probably still had to cook it.
Well, if that's the case though, but what do you think the women was doing?
The women's job was to nurture the kids.
Yeah.
Her job was strictly to nurture kids. Her job wasn't to go out and kill and hunt. That's really an issue that's wrong with the world today. A lot of women want to kill and hunt, and then say men make them do it. We don't make a woman be masculine. We don't make a woman want to kill and hunt. A lot of women just want to do that shit on their own for whatever reason, I don't know. Right. But if we go back then, the man's job was defined as because we eat what we kill. You know what I'm saying? So,
but if the man didn't go out to fucking kill, nobody eats.
Nobody eats.
Straight up.
And so now we was providers.
Yes.
But we provided food and shelter.
Okay.
And the women was literally, their job was to nurture.
So fast forward 2025, 2026. What do men have to do to provide, and what do men have to do to put food on the table?
The thing is, we made it too easy. Men made the world too easy for women. And what I mean is, y'all don't need us to kill. Cause y'all gonna get your own food. Y'all go to the
But you just said like the problem. You just complain about women feeling like they need to kill, they need to do this, they need to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you're just saying like, you're like, oh well, women can do it themselves. So it's either like,
that's the thing. We made it too easy for women to do we gave women too much access.
Okay.
And too much freedom. Like, to be honest, when women had to depend on men, it was straight roads. my job is to do this, and this. And a woman's job was to do this, and this. And now we got blurred lines. So just boom, just let's say like I don't need my woman out there cutting the grass. But if I'm cutting the grass, you can at least cook something to eat.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, or like, you know, if I'm working all day, I will, you know, I need to come home to a dinner, some food cooked. You know what I'm saying now? But it's so blurred. A lot of women look at being a housewife as slavery. A lot of women think today, if you are a housewife, even if, like you say, you want a provider, a man can be a straight 100% provider. That woman could be a trad wife, a traditional wife, cook, clean, take care of the house, the kids, and other women going to say that's slavery.
Upbringing. Like I said, upbringing is everything. You're a product of what you're around. My kids are a product of what I'm around.
Okay.
I mean, who else do you have around you to teach you that shit? What, you just gonna sit there and be like, oh, I've been through a bunch of, like, you know, that's when shit really matters. From whenever you're a kid, you grow up what you're around. A lot of, I mean, that's the only thing that I could say. Like, I just feel like if I didn't have a strong woman to look up to, regardless of my mom's race, I would not probably even be here. I wouldn't think the way that I think. You know what I'm saying? But I know that the disconnect is a lot. You sometimes when you get to the root of your shit, it's not about just, you know, you gotta go all the way back. Like, you gotta go back. Like, it is uncomfortable, but I just really feel like, you know, what you're describing, what you're saying right now, I mean, you know, we can sit there and say whatever, but I just feel like it has a lot to do with upbringing and examples and being a product of what you're around.
But sometimes if you had bad examples, at some point, my whole thing is like, at this point, if you've seen enough bad examples, at what point do you fix it? Like, at what point do you say, you know what, I don't want to be like my mom or my dad. I want to do something different. We struggle, and I'm not saying myself, but you got people that grew up in a single parent household. 4, 5, 6 kids sleeping on the floor in a 1-bedroom house.
Right.
But then they go off and do the same thing. And it's like, at some point, when do you stop repeating the cycle? Like, if you knew you didn't like it growing up, then why would you repeat the same cycle? You know, and I think like at some point you have to want better for yourself and try to take the proper precautions to make sure that you don't keep repeating the cycle.
Well, with that being said, I think you just answered that question, because that's exactly what it takes to break that cycle. You gotta want it. You gotta desire it. You gotta want it like so bad that it's all that you know, but you gotta do something else. You gotta stop making excuses. You gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta do so much. You gotta really want it. So that's exactly what how a person breaks out of that. You gotta really want that shit. Straight up.
All right.
Yeah.
So like when you look at, so like when I hear provider, excuse me, whew, I don't smoke. It's just that I'm getting choked up right now.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when I hear women talk about provider, I ain't gonna hold you. It sounds like they be looking for a trick. They be looking for a dude just to just hand over the money and let me do whatever I want to do. And we be like, if I'm gonna be a provider the way you say, it's gonna be rules and guidelines. You ain't wearing that. You ain't going there. You ain't doing this. You're gonna at least have to ask me before you do that.
Right.
Because especially if I'm a dude that pay all the bills, that means you are my investment. And I'm investing my heart, my soul, my physical body, everything into you. It's like, I always tell people, because I was married for a long time. The thing about being married and being a husband and being that protector,
right?
You don't have an option. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have an option to, like, if somebody come through the front door to say, I don't feel like protecting you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if the bills don't get paid, they looking at me like I'm not doing my end of the stick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even if sometimes, even if the kid is bad, they gonna even look at the dad.
Right.
But a woman can say, you know what? I don't feel like cooking tonight. I don't feel like fucking tonight. I don't feel like dealing with the kids tonight. Or a woman can even say, you know what? I quit my job. I don't feel like working.
Do you ever feel like that sometimes?
As a man, we feel like that all the time.
All right.
But the only thing is we have no option but to stay on.
Right.
Because if a man say, I don't feel like working today, and he come home and tell his wife he quit his job, he might got 3 months. And she gonna divorce him.
Facts.
Right. But if the woman
Yeah.
come home and say, I quit my job, then he gonna have to pick up another job.
Absolutely.
So that's where it's like being a provider. If I'm a provider and I'm carrying the load, I get the final say so. Because at the end of the day, I can't take it off and say, I need a break. Nah, you can't. As a dude, you can't.
Right.
But, so it's like it's just different. And that's why a dude would be like, most dudes would say, I want a woman that's gonna be my peace.
Okay.
And that peace ain't a piece of ass. That piece is right here. That piece is right
that
here.
piece is right there. I
because
agree.
you are protecting my heart. And if you protect my heart, you're gonna protect me mentally, not physically, because I don't need you to protect me physically, but at least mentally and emotionally.
Right.
You know, so it's just like we can't turn it off. Y'all can. Y'all got that luxury. We don't.
Okay, so yes, I agree with you 100%. I feel like men are supposed to lead regardless whether he needs to make a change in his life or you want to quit your job or you need time or you need whatever. Men are supposed to leave. I mean lead.
Not
supposed
leave.
to lead. Lead, sorry. Men are supposed to lead, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But also, like, I feel like a little advice to these men out here.
Okay.
Because we said something really interesting earlier, how you was like, oh well, you interview a lot of women and they turn down a lot of marriage or like people that propose to them or whatever.
Yeah.
I just have like when it comes to men, I feel like men need to have great judgment of character. They need to have better judgment of character because really whoever your forever person is, it's a partnership, you know? In a business or in a partnership, you both can't be number one, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And you both also, my thing about it is that people always say like, oh well, we're both supposed to be 100. That's not always the truth, because one day I'm gonna feel like I'm 80% and you gotta compensate for my 20%, and sometimes you may be 20% and I gotta compensate for your 80%. So really, just like you say, as far as like you want someone to feel like your best friend and your companion, being with somebody is a partnership. So everything that you're saying, like, yeah, if you decide one day or one of these days that you just want to stop working or whatever and you got 3 months or whatever, if my man, I've been in that situation, I've been there, done that, especially with my ex. Like, I never felt like he had real emotion or whatever, but if he felt like we had to move across the country or we struggled for 3 months before we finally got that win, like, you follow suit because it's a partnership. It is a companionship. It is a mutually beneficial situation. And these girls get it fucked up because they think mutually beneficial is like, oh, I give you my time. I give you my time, because really your energy is like, time is your bare minimum. These women, they give these men they bare minimum and they want something that's mutually beneficial, but because these men don't have high expectations or standards for themselves, they're just going to sit there and accept that. But when a girl is giving her energy and she's given her all, basically, it like, that's just everything. That's everything, because women can't do the things that men can do. We can't do that. I mean, yeah, like, I'm a single mother of two and I provide for my kids and I have a son that I'm raising, but even at that, I'll never feel like I can raise him as great and as amazing as I feel like his dad could if
Yeah,
he was in the picture. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about respect, and it's all about knowing your place, playing your role, playing your cards right, and having a real partnership, because you know what, that's what it's about at the end of the day. Shit.
and it's just like, I think a lot of times people don't know how or just refuse to work together. But
Yeah.
I'll tell anybody, man, you get the right person on your team, you're gonna feel like you winning every day.
No, you're not gonna feel like you are. You got the right person on your team. You are gonna win
Okay,
every day.
okay,
You
okay.
are gonna win, baby. We
Shoot.
optimistic over here. Like, no, you are gonna win every day.
Okay,
Facts.
okay. Facts,
Yeah.
facts. Okay. You get another one.
Yeah.
and another one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you get your person, you right. You are winning
You're
every
gonna
day.
win.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I just feel like a lot of people actually they miss out on their one.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I was telling you earlier, you was like, it's not a lot of dudes looking to get married. But I'm telling you, you can ask, and all I know is because I talk to black women. You
Mm-hmm.
can ask any black woman, especially about 35,
Mm-hmm.
and she gonna tell you at least 3 dudes asked her to marry her, or she done turned down 3 proposals, or she been engaged 4 or 5 times and canceled them all. Like, so many chicks are proud to say they've turned down marriage, engagements, gave back
Oh,
rings,
but you
and
know
all of that.
what? You know what's so
But then
crazy?
say men
That
don't
one,
want to get
but
married.
listen, that one guy come around that sweep her off the, like, you know what's so crazy? Women will settle for a guy that will literally never put a ring on it. Sometimes I'm not talking about every woman, but they got all these good men that really like see a future with them, want to get married to them and all
Uh-huh.
that. But then they want to do all that and be proud that they turned down these men, but they get that one man that just got them, that just
Okay.
really got them in a chokehold, and be
Oof.
crying, oh, I wish this man would just marry
Hello?
me,
Hello?
crying. Yeah,
Hello?
hello. Like, for real, like, no, it's, look, I see things from every perspective. And
Okay.
that's just how I feel, because you know what? Like, now that I was that girl. I was in a
Baby
relationship for
girl.
so long.
Okay.
And I was just like, man, it was like towards the end when things finally, we felt like we figured shit out and we got over like, there's stages of a relationship with somebody. And you should know, because you was married for a long time, but you go through
Okay.
your honeymoon phase, you
Yeah.
go through your rough phases because life be livin'. And then you get to a phase where y'all are good, like y'all are straight, like y'all are cordial, y'all get along, y'all understand each other, like there's like a sense of respect, and finally y'all on the same shit of music. But a
Okay.
lot of women don't value that. They don't care about building with a person. They don't care about, because marriage is not something to take lightly. Like, I know some dudes, they get married and they cheat on their wives and they do all this crazy shit. But all I know is that women, like, we need to do better, because when you got something good for yourself and something come around that's worth keeping, you gotta keep it, Bookie. And I know that you maybe I'm just saying, just maybe, like,
Yeah.
you want to decline or whatever, but really, like, you never know who truly loves you. That's the most important shit in life, is finding someone who really rock and roll with you. That's all that
It's all that matters. Because I'm telling you,
matters.
like,
Yeah.
I'll be like, and I tell you, you'll meet a chick, you sitting there talking, and this is what happens. So they'll tell me as a dude everything they want.
Mhm.
Then I'll be like, so what do you bring to the table? And you know what I hear? Hello? What you know what I'm saying? It's like, you want this, you want that, and I want something, but when I ask you for what I want, I get crickets. You know,
Oh no, I know what they say. You know what they say? I
oh,
think you know what
say
I'm gonna say.
what they
It's
say.
like, Like, I bring some. We all know what girls bring to the table. It's the bare minimum, though. Like, pussy run the world. Like, but that's not everything to a real man. That's not enough to keep them because pussy is everywhere.
Cause I'll be like,
yeah.
you know, if I ask them that and they say all they bring is pussy, I'm like, run.
Exactly, because that's not enough, Bookie. Like it's not even like, okay, you don't have to be perfect. You don't gotta be perfect. You don't gotta come like you can come. Like, I got 2 kids, so I gotta keep that shit in mind. I already know I come with baggage, so that's why whenever these men ask me what I bring to the table, like, shit. Even though I got baggage, I'm already at a disadvantage, but I'm so confident in myself. I know what I bring to the table. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. I don't even want to talk about it because, you know, I'm saying too much.
You know, no, you good. You know, but it's like, so if you can build your perfect man, you can build your perfect man. Like,
go to Build a Man. I want to go to Build a Man.
You go on buildaman.com.
Okay.
What would that be? What would buildaman.com?
Okay, physically or all like mentally?
No, all of it. Like,
okay,
all of it.
Hear me out.
Okay, let's do
this
it.
Is me.
Let's do it.
I mean, I've been around a bunch of people, and to each his own.
Okay, no, it's you. We talk about
but me.
Yeah.
Savin likes a bald-headed man that's tall. I preferably like chocolate man. You could be light skinned, that's fine.
Okay.
Physically wise, good teeth, good smile, handsome. Yeah, but also like on a deeper level, like,
okay,
you know, you got to have a good relationship with your family. You have to have a good relationship with your mama, and you got to respect the women in your life. You got to be confident.
The good women in your life.
The good women in
life.
your life.
Respect the mama. They all ain't respect.
Oh, because I'm quick to. Listen,
but anyway,
anybody can get cut off. I'm quick to cut my sister off. If they did some shicey shit to you and they want to, and you cut them off, by all means, baby. Like, okay, boom, we ain't fucking with this person. But anyway, so I like a man who is confident.
Okay.
Is in control of their own emotions, actively trying to build themselves and better themselves, whatever that looks like, whether they're investing in their health or investing in their looks or investing in whatever the case may be. I like a man with integrity. Integrity is like the biggest thing. If you don't have any integrity, you have nothing for me. If you can't bring your morals or your principles and you don't stand on that shit, if you can't bring that shit to a table, I don't care what we eat, and I don't care if it's a 5-star meal. You gotta have some morals, and you gotta have some principles, and you need to be a decent. And I feel like that's what makes a decent person, because, you know, I've dealt with a lot of fuckery. I've dealt with a lot of men that I feel like lacked in integrity, and I feel like that is something fundamentally that I need. So integrity it means a lot to me.
Okay.
Good hygiene.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Good hygiene, period. Good hygiene. I'm going to say that one more time.
Good hygiene.
Because I can't stand men who are out here not washing their ass. Okay, it happens. And someone who's not, you know, valuing themselves or taking care of themselves, you know, is really wicked out here. So that is like probably my top priority, because your body is your temple. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't value yourself, how the fuck are you going to value anybody else? And so, you know, a man that loves himself is important to me. A man that takes care of his family, you know what I'm saying? Like, provider. I feel like being a provider is a lost art. You know, it's gotten so disordered over time. It's really kind of just like something that I feel like whenever I say, oh, I want a provider, men be scared away, because in their end, they're not ready to be providers. But also, there's men out here that are providers, but also women have reconstructed what it means to be a provider, you know? So they get scared away because they're like burnt out, or they I don't know, like, it's just like, it can mean a lot of things.
Okay. So you think like now when I hear provider, like I said, it always come across like they look for somebody
to take care of them.
Yeah, to take care of them.
Yeah, that's not the point. We take care of each other.
Okay.
I provide, you provide for me, I provide for you. You give me whatever it is in your role and whatever it is that is set for you to give me, and I give that to you. Like my ex was always like, "Oh my God, I did so much for you. I did this and this and this. I freaking invested in you or whatever." But I invested in you too. Emotionally, I supported you because you wasn't always up. I was there for you when you was down. I was the person you could depend on. I was the person that was rubbing your back. I made your house feel like home. So in my opinion, I gave you some on top of me working, working just like how you work. You're gonna sit there and think that I need to give more or whatever. I mean, I'm giving what I can. I'm giving you what women in general should bring to the table.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm working. See, you're working, but then you complaining about, oh well, what do you
still the type of man you building.
You should never build a man.
No, I'm saying, remember, we supposed to be building your perfect man.
Oh yeah, no. I finished that. I said what I needed to say.
You said, what about, okay, so like so now you got this perfect man.
Okay.
Is he the type of dude? Do you need a man that's gonna blow your back out, or are you cool with a dude just kind of like a little quickie 1-2 bang bang?
Oh my God, blow my back out, Boki. Listen, I can never spend the rest of my life with somebody that cannot satisfy me. Like, oh my gosh, that shit would drive me fucking crazy.
So like,
and that's probably why a lot of y'all bitches cheat.
But like, can you do you think you can teach a dude to please you, or should he already come like knowing what to do?
Listen, a man that doesn't care about pleasing you, until you had a man that can actually please you, like, you can't teach a man to do shit. That if it's not in them, it's not on them, it's in them.
But like, he's supposed to already know like what you like, or he just kind of gotta explore you and then kind of like figure out what you like. Is it more like that? Like, he needs to just kind of like explore. Okay, she like her nipples suck, or she like her ears suck, or she like a dude to eat it for like 15 minutes, or like some women don't even. I met women that's not even into like head and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you tell a dude like, "Hey, this is what I like sexually," or y'all just kind of like just figure it out?
I mean, I'm very big on communication. You should tell them. Just like some guys don't like their balls being sucked on, like,
yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So then I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, like ball sucking. Maybe that's me, but I ain't never got shit out of that. I'll be like, yeah, that's corny.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't corny, but it just don't do nothing.
But it's okay, because part of us learning each other is communicating. Like, we can't just like be like, oh, don't do that. Like, I'll be like, hey, I don't like you going down on me. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that. And it saves us the hassle. But men don't even. I mean, women. It's a two-way street. Okay, sometimes you have good sexual chemistry, but I feel like 9 times out of 10, there's men out there and there's women out there that really don't give a fuck about pleasing. They just really in it for they personal. They're in the moment. They just want to feel good fix.
So, do you think if a person is selfish sexually, or say like if they're selfish in their day-to-day life, they might be selfish sexually?
They're selfish, period.
Okay. You might be on to something. I ain't really think about that. If a woman is selfish, that means even in the bedroom, she gonna be selfish too. She ain't gonna close her eyes when she giving head. She ain't gonna make no sounds. Ain't no snot gonna be coming out her nose. She just gonna be like, like, she ain't gonna go crazy with it. Right. Really, she ain't into it like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
And you know what? She not into it. She shouldn't be even fucking the dude from the first place. But my question to you,
it's the first of the month. Her rent might need to get paid, and she like, hey, I need to go ahead and get this $40. So
$40 is crazy. That's not even, baby. That's not even like weed money for real. That's not even enough for anything. That's crazy. If you doing her shit for $40, you dumb real bad. Go donate some fucking plasma or something, Bookie. You need to be at the blood bank because they'll pay you way more, and you know what? You still keep your damn integrity.
So it's better off she go donate blood for the 40 than a.
Hell yeah, I'd rather donate. Listen, I donate blood before I give top any day.
But you know, it's your man. So all right, cool. Okay. You got your perfect man.
And my man would not be giving me $40. Okay, if you was my man, though.
Yeah, for sure. But okay, so boom, you got your perfect man.
Okay.
And say the sex ain't good.
You're not my perfect man. Straight up. Because I mean, intimacy is not everything, but intimacy is really important to me. You gotta be clapping I cannot live my life. You're with somebody, say to death do us part. Exactly. If death do us part and we get married, like I'm 27, we get married right now. I'm 27. Okay, we go down the line. Okay, 60, 70. I mean, I think 50 is when menopause happened and it kind of slowed down a little bit. Oh. But that's a lot for women. I mean, okay.
You know the crazy part is some women go crazy when they hit 50.
Okay, so if I go crazy when I'm 50, so you calculate 27 to 50, right?
Yeah.
Menopause happened. I start going crazy. Okay, so Lord, 70, 75, when is my shit gonna stop working? Because, you know, I gotta keep going. I don't care if we like in a nursing home. I need mine.
They be getting it in a nursing home.
Okay, period.
They gets it in them old people being there popping Viagra. Got all kind of lube. Them old ladies in there popping their teeth out, gum and dick, and
oh my God, man, I can't wait for that.
Man,
I would love to go.
You mean I could be in there going crazy?
I bet if I didn't have no teeth, I'd be going crazy.
They just pop their teeth out and just go for it. Gertrude and Earl. You know
that sound amazing.
That sound like some nasty ass old people porn. Gertrude and Earl. Like that's crazy work.
Yeah, that sounds fucking amazing though. Ooh.
Nah.
Like, anyway, I need my man to dick me down to the day till death do us part. Point blank. Period.
Like go out Kevin Samuel style, just in the middle of it, and just catch a heart attack and just be out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happened to the GOAT mid-stroke, and this was out of there. You know what I'm saying? So
goals.
Hey, I get it. But hey, man. Hey, this is really like the pilot episode, the first episode. We ain't even got a name for this yet, but we gonna come up with something.
We're gonna talk about it.
So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel?
I think it's Simply Sabin with 2 I's, like in Simply, and in Sabin, SABINE is 2 I's.
And what's your TikTok?
The same.
Okay, we're gonna have to put her TikTok, her YouTube, her Instagram. We got to put all this in there. Hey, yes. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Y'all tell a friend. We gonna keep doing this. Y'all keep looking for the updates. Yo. We ain't even. It's the Untitled Podcast at this moment. This is the Untitled Podcast. But hey, I'm glad y'all pulled up, and we're gonna have to do this again. How you feeling?
For sure. No, I love this so much. I feel like I could do this for hours.
Hey, you know what? This is just the first time, and it's just gonna get gooder and gooder. That's what the old folks say. It's just gonna get gooder and gooder. I don't know what y'all say.
It's gonna age like wine.
It's gonna age
it's gonna get better over time.
We might have to call this the No Cap Podcast. Yo. We up out of here. We out.
Yeah, peace.